Hey there, YouTube. Alright, so I had some welding projects going on, wrenching on my old Chevy K10. And I'm just making little bits, little brackets and whatnot, hold the battery tray in. But I'm cutting all my metal with an angle grinder. And it's not it's not quite as nice as I'd like. Just I found I didn't have great control at it, so I went and I bought this Ryobi One HP Cutoff tool. So we'll do like an unboxing on it real quick, and then we'll go and see how she does cutting 16 gauge sheet metal. And then I've got some 3/16 bar stock for another project that I gotta cut up. And so we'll give it a try. And this thing says it comes with some metal cutoff wheels. I got some extra ones at the depot, so we'll do an unboxing real quick and just do like first impressions and take her for a test drive. All right, give me a sec. Let me open this box. Well, all right. Well, let's see what we got. Get the tool. Boy, it's awful light. It is really light. Well, this guide thing here, it seems sturdy enough. I suppose, you are just it's made for one-handed operation. You are just going to kind of rest it on there. And it comes, and it's looks like it's got an adjustment on it. So, see how she is with the battery on it. How well balanced it is in your hand. What else we got? No one reads instructions. Alright, little holder for the arbor. And alright, so we got a drywall and plastic wheel. Got a tile blade. And the one that I'm interested in, one of these metal blades. So this thing has a, I think it's a 3/8 inch arbor, I believe. Yep, 7/16. So 7/16 arbor on these things. And all right. Well, my battery's charging right now. So this is like the HP line of tools, high performance. I guess they just came out with it. And so I think the deal is that for the HP, it has like some extra contacts, I thought. Although this one doesn't. This one doesn't seem to have it. I know on these Ryobi batteries, one of the changes they made, so you got your two main power ones, and then they put on this extra deal back here, which I think is for communications, but doesn't seem to be any connection there for that. Yeah, I remember reading that these extra contacts were for communicating with the battery. So, well, we'll put the blade on her, fire her up, see how she does. All right, give me a sec. Well, before I go and fire her up, so this is one of the old batteries, the non-HP version, and it does have that on it, as does the new HP version. But if you look on this back side here, you see the HP version has these two extra terminals, where your older one, nothing. Now I have one of the solid black batteries that I don't know, like 1.5 amp that I never use. And I'd have to take a look at it, but I do not think that it has even this on it. So, I could do another video on that if anyone cares. But just the HP battery, 2 extra terminals for communication, I guess. So one of the things you'll note is that the extra flange that came in the bag, when you look at it, you can see there it says inner flange right on it, and then it came with an inner flange and an outer flange already on it. Nice little feature, I guess. They got the wrench kind of tucked right in there, so you don't have to go hunting for it. But there is a difference between the two flanges. As you can see, this is the one that came in the bag. It does not have, that extra, I don't know what the hell you call that, like bushing area or whatever. But, yeah, so I am not exactly sure what one you use with what, but this does kind of fit over that protrusion pretty nicely. It's the correct arbor size, so we'll put that one on and give that a spin. And if the blade kind of twists at all, then we'll switch over to the other flange. Or I could just read the directions, but what's the fun in that? All right, let me put this on. All right, I figured it out. That's it. My eyes are failing me in my old age. So this is the one with the kind of protrusion on it. That is your 7/16 arbor size. And if you look closely on the one without the protrusion, come on, focus. Oh, there we go. All right, so you can just see this is for any of your blades with a 3/8 inch arbor size. Mystery solved, kids. All right, now let me put it on. All right, so we're all buttoned up and ready to go here. Couple things of note: when you have a battery in it, it's a lot better balanced. The over molding's not too bad, fairly comfortable, and it's fairly well balanced when you're holding it. It's got this selector switch right here, and so you have a forward and reverse rotation on it, and the center position you lock out. Nothing happens. So you chuck it in your tool bag, and the trigger gets hit. As long as it's in the center position, it won't eat up the rest of your tools. So spins up pretty quick. And it's got just a little torque to her, and she's got a fair amount of speed. So I was kind of tore up between buying this or the Milwaukee Fuel M12 version. But this one was $100. Fuel one was $140. So, well, if it does what I need it to, it's fine with me. Because the way I figure it, I got some tile jobs that I'm going to do, and this thing's gonna get dust in it. I have no clue whether the bearings inside are sealed or not. I'd love to get that AVE fellow there to grab it and tear her apart and do a good review on the guts of her, but if you're a fan, hit them up. 2 LED lights on her. One right there, and then one up here. So all that's left now is to take her for a spin. So if I can get my buddy Justin to come over, I'll have him cut while I record, and yeah, we'll try her out. All right, so we're about ready to make a cut, and my buddy Justin's finally over, but he pointed out something to me, And that is that when you look at the guard, the blade is not exactly in the middle. And so you have more kind of, imagine it's surface area, but you have more area on this side than you do on this side. And so therefore you want like this side up against your workpiece. Like this right here should be up against your workpiece. And so he's going to end up cutting from this direction right here. Well, as soon as he gets over here anyways. He's super shy. Alright, brother. Give her a cut. And so the blade goes forward and reverse. He's got his safety glasses on and gloves for all you fucking safety, enthusiasts. Alright. Alright, what do you think? Nice straight cut? Yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad. It's a lot better than I did with the die grinder.
It's pretty torquey, and it kicks off a lot of feedback.
Yeah, that's
the burring isn't terrible though.
It's a decent straight cut there. Yeah, that is all right. Of course, now keep in mind, Justin does carpentry for a living, so.
But it is only a 2. You really only have an inch of blade to use for guidance.
Well, you can adjust that guard though and bring her up and down.
It's not, well, yeah, but even not so much that, but it's still only that much blade to keep you. You could almost cut a radius with this small of a blade.
Oh, that could be handy.
Possibly.
All right, so here we go, 3/16 stock.
On this line, or you want me to cut it over here?
No, on that line. It's not too bad. Did it feel like it was bogging down at all?
No, not so much. It's just so light that it wants to pick up. It wants to pick up a lot. Now, you could try it in reverse, but then you're going against the turn of the wheel.
Right.
It might not be terrible.
But the cut that you got out of it, fairly decent.
Pretty clean.
Yeah, that's not bad.
We'll try a small piece in reverse. How about that?
Oh, yeah, why not?
Oh, not from that point in the line. A little more controllable.
And you got a decent cut out of her. Yeah, that's all right. That is not bad. It'll do what I need her to do. All right. So at some point,
good variable speed trigger too. So you can go full, you can go semi. You don't have to go 100% on that throttle.
All right. Well, what do you think? Like, if you had to cut metal, worth $100 or?
Yeah. It's better than a shear because it won't put no ripple in the metal.
It's a lot more controllable than that die grinder when I was trying to cut it with, like that previous cut that I did on this. Well, this edge right here I did with the die grinder.
Because you're pushing through like this instead of holding something like this.
Yeah.
Or in front of you like this. So it's a little more controllable in that aspect. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, that's the review. So, all right, we'll see you.